Yo guys, what is going on? What did I just say? Did I just say what is your boy? What the hell did I just say, man? Anyways, guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. I wanted to get an overnight just recap up for you guys. Now, what I was gonna do for the channel tonight was I was gonna actually upload a highlight of my stream today, with edits of what happened today and how I made coins. But then I thought, okay, that's going to take me 2 hours to do. That's a long time, and I just literally want to get this up to you guys, help you guys out a little bit, and then get to sleep because I got to stream all day tomorrow. So I think what I'm going to do, walk you guys through just kind of how to get started, things you guys got to know on the web app. That's probably my best thing. As you guys were watching, some of you guys today probably over on Twitch, there's a lot of things going on. So I kind of want to get a big summary up for you guys, just of kind of what I would be doing, what I wouldn't be doing, and just maybe some helpers for you guys. All I ask is if you guys enjoy the video, drop a thumbs up. And maybe I love reading the comments. If you guys want to put in the comments down below what you guys have coin-wise at this point. What do you guys have? Now, what I'm going to tell you guys before we get into the video today, do not freak out about the web app or the EA access. Just don't freak out about it, okay? Because last year, I was actually opening FIFA Points on my stream on an Xbox account. And I was on Xbox before last year. So going into this last year, I didn't have a PS account. And I didn't do the web app. So I literally didn't do 6 days of web app because last year PS did not have EA access, right? I didn't do it at all last year. So just keep in mind that it's not everything. Because last year, guys, I literally didn't do a thing. And I went onto console and I made 2 mil within a few days. What happens, guys, when the EA access comes out, which is going to be in about 10 to 12 hours from now, you guys are going to have coin boosts already unlocked. Some of you guys from the objectives today already got coin boosts unlocked. That's a big deal, right? So you're going to start playing games. You guys it's going to start being so easy to rake in coins. So that's why I'm trying to explain to you guys. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day what coin-wise you guys have right now. I'm just going to put this video up because I feel like it may help some of you guys, because I know some of you guys are sitting there on edge waiting for this web app to drop. Trust me, I know how your brains work, and I empathize with you guys. I understand that it's very frustrating that the game is not out yet, but I guess the web app is a step. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to kind of just talk about a few things that I did today that worked. And if they work for you guys, great, they work for you. I'm going to be honest. There's not a lot of magic. I'm not really a clickbaiter. There's not really a lot to do. There's no 50K methods or BS like that on the web app or even early on in FIFA. There's things you can do, but there's nothing crazy. So you just got to understand that. Today, guys, I started my stream up about probably 5 or 6 hours ago is when I actually officially started my stream. I did ended up doing a 7-hour stream, but in terms of the web app, and I probably did today, guys, a genuine 3 hours on the web app market trading. I probably was back and forth with some other stuff, but doing 3 hours of sniping. I did not do bidding today, and I did a simple thing with my club. So in my welcome backpacks, I got 6 packs total, 4 all-player packs, and then I got 2 gold packs. Now in these packs, I didn't pack anything crazy, but I did end up packing something that I think sold for 2 or 3K. All I'm going to tell you guys is that when I finished my welcome backpacks, I ended up with about 10,000 coins. That's kind of where I had about 10 to 12K. So I have gone ahead, and from that 10 and 12K, I've basically doubled my coins because I've made up to about, I'd say 25K. If you looked at this, I just bought both of these guys, which I'll show you guys exactly why I was buying him. I just bought, so I have those 2, which is probably making it 24. And then I actually probably have closer to 27 to 28K. So I have made a really nice coinage, and I think I did a really good job today of selling perfectly everything that I really needed to for my welcome backpack. So before we get into the market or anything like that and trading tips, from the packs that I got today, I just want to show you guys my club. Now, I do need to change my name because I don't want to do stop scooping, because I pray to God that EA does not make scooping a thing in FIFA 20. Okay, don't do that, EA. So from my club, guys, as you guys can see, everything is untradeable. So I listed everything today from my packs, and then the things after about 2 to 3 listings that didn't sell, I quick sold. Now, I told some of you guys in my pre-prep videos, don't sell everything. What I was talking about was some of the top tier meta players. Don't sell those because some of them are a little bit low, or some of them, for example, right now Courtois is, Courtois is I think Courtois is what, 20K? Yeah, something crazy, right? See, 20K. So some of these guys you got to be careful with, and an 88 rated Courtois is going to be worth way more in a few days. So this one I would probably keep. In that scenario, I would probably hold on to him, guys. I probably wouldn't sell him. So that's my club. And then also I want to show you guys that in terms of my consumables and all that, and my staff and my club items, all that stuff, I literally went through and I tried to sell as many as possible. Just for the fact that that stuff really, consumables and all that, it's just not really relevant for the first week or two. So it's kind of if you can get some coins out of it, any coins right now especially on the web app, is going to help you guys immensely. Anything you guys can get together and just get liquid, right? I'm 21.3. Just anything together liquid is going to help you guys so much. So that is something that I just want you guys to understand as you guys go. So as we progress forward, how did I start making coins today? Now, once I listed everything, I got about 10K. So I said, all right, what the hell am I going to do? And I was on stream in front of 7,000 people. So a lot of the times, it's not that easy to trade in front of that many people. What I would say to you guys is set up some filters just to figure things out. I already came up with a few today for you guys that I wanted to put on the YouTube video. This was one of them. I had like just come up with creative stuff like this, right? I was doing, I think it's is it Côte d'Ivory or is it Ivory Coast? Let's see. It's Ivory Coast. So what I was doing today was I set up filters like this where, you know, there's a lot of Ivory Coast players in the Premier League, and I did gold quality. This is going to give you Pepe, Zaha, Bailly, and I think Orioles got an inform, and Gammon, who's a new center mid, who's not a new center mid, but he's like a OP guy that everybody's looking at. So this way, right, the cheapest player is actually, for this filter, it's actually over 3K. And what this will do is it'll allow you to get multiple players under the same filter. A lot of the time, this can help you because you'll start to see more players come up under filter. And just overall, it's going to be more beneficial. Now, you're going to probably see more of Eric Bailly than any other player. But there's still a possibility that you could get like a crazy card. So that's some things you guys can do initially. You guys can set up some filters like that. Another thing you guys can do, if you start off with that 10K, I've only done one SBC. And I'll do a video on this on console because these are very good to do. But the advanced SBCs are fantastic, guys. They're really, really good. And some of them are great. So this one I did, which is Elite 8. This gives you a 45K pack, and it literally costs 7,000 coins. And I believe you don't need loyalty. I don't think I did that with loyalty. So there's some of them that do need loyalty, so be careful. Don't start trying to do this one. Some of these, I don't know exactly the ones. I think it's the one with like the Hunter chemistry. You do need some loyalty. So for example, I was trying to do like around the world today. And I didn't end up, I wasn't actually able to do the SBC because I don't know if it was around the world. It was another one. Basically, you have to, for the Hunter chemistry ones, right? They need loyalty. Yeah, this was the one that I tried to do. So you have to use a player that you've packed. And I only had like French untradeable. So it's really hard Pogba's not in there. Don't look at that, guys. But it's really hard to do overall. It's like not easy to do. So this was really hard. I didn't end up doing it. Not at all. But there are some ones that are really good. And there's been some people today that have been grinding these into my streams that have made like 50K off doing these SBCs. Flipping probably has solutions. What I would do is look around on Twitter for these guys. Be looking around all over Twitter to see, you know, more of these rather than anything. So you've got Give Me 5, 7 League, what is it called? 7 League Boots, these kind of things. Hybrid Nations, the Final Four, and then you've got 6 of the best. So you've got all of these. I think the top ones are always like good to look at and evaluate. But yeah, SBCs are a really decent way, guys, for you guys to, I think, gather some early coins. That's my opinion, at least. I think the SBCs are definitely a good way to do that. And also, right, like with these players, give them a few listings, and if they don't sell after that, then you guys can discard them. But just know that like the difference between getting a sale at 500 and a player that his quick sell was 300 is massive. So let's get into some of the trading and maybe how I did some of that. Now, I'm sitting on, let's see, for the transfer profit, I can show you guys. Friends. Oh boy, wait, did it get reset? Oh, it's on match ratings. I'm an idiot. All right, so I am on 36. I'm on 36K transfer profit. Not too bad, right? So how did I do stuff today? I basically, depending on my budget, picked a bunch of players. So when I started off, and I'll show you about the Diallos, I had 10K coming in, but at the time I only had like 4 or 5K. So Diallo's like a meta player from PSG. A lot of people are like randomly building starter teams right now, which is something I want to tell you guys. Don't do that. So any player you snipe at, like say a 200 coin undercut, if I sell this at 1.7 and I bought it at 1.5, it is coins. It's not a lot, but it's coins, and I'm going to go ahead and list those. And a lot of the time what I was doing today was, for example, when I was sitting on a filter with Diallo, let's say like I'm just doing this. When I was sitting on this filter, I was making sure that I was like going to get players if he's 1.7 that are 1.5, right? So you're making sure that you're getting that big undercut, because I got a few situations today. I'll give you one of them right now where I had a Thomas Lemar. This was a big situation. I had Thomas Lemar, and he was like 3,000 coins at the time, and I sniped him literally for his discard bin, which was like really not good. All right, see right there. Can I get that? Oh my God. So that was just sitting on the market. That's perfect. Nobody checked on that Lemar, and that's what I mean. Do you guys see how I'm doing a rotation of players right now? So right now he's 3.9K. What I'm going to do is I'm going to list for 3.8. That one I can actually list as the cheapest, and that's a nice little profit. it's all about having a rotation of players that you guys are checking. And I recommend you guys check on players outside the Premier League. That has been my biggest recommendation to anybody today. If you guys can check on players outside the Premier League, I really think it's more profitable than being inside the Premier League, because I think everybody right now is just kind of looking at the Premier League, and that's kind of the hot take on cards. So that's why I'm kind of trying to get my vision on things, not in the Premier League. And also, right, so what I just did right there, adjust your budget. If you've got 18,000 coins or 20K, go look at a guy like PK. This is an 88 rated that sells at 14K. I know that's a big deal, right? But at the moment, it's going to stay that way. So look if you can get a 12K. Somebody that I traded with today was Casemiro, and I kept noticing that he was selling at 14K, and I got him listed twice at 12 and 11K. And I was able to make literally 2,000 coins a card on him 2 times. It did take 30 minutes of time to sell. And keep that in mind. I'm also going to tell the people watching this video, if you're on Xbox, your players are going to sell way less in my eyes than PS4 guys. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you're on Xbox, I just think the sales are going to be harder to come in. They will come, but it's going to be a lot harder for you guys. And you have to be patient when you guys do this, because the flipping is going to be a lot harder on that console than on this console. That's just my opinion. But so now that I'm on 18K, I'm kind of looking at Gnabry. And you know what? Gnabry actually, guys, earlier was not even selling at 10K. So now he's 15K. So it sucks for me, right? Just got to keep looking. Now I'm going to go look at Coleman. This is what I would be doing. And you have to adjust this between different budgets. But this is a really nice way of going about it, I think, at least. 11K on the Coleman expiring. So there's 2 at 10.5. Personally, I would look at Coleman and potentially see maybe if I would pick that up as an overnight flip. There's another one at 10.5. So if maybe for an overnight flip with Coleman, I would hope that I could get like a 10-250. And that would be amazing. If a 10-250 Coleman randomly popped up. Now, a lot of people are asking me about this. Koke, right? For example, this is like an 85 rated that's like 4K. Does that matter right now? Honestly, guys, it doesn't really matter because there's no SBCs out. If you guys look at the SBC tab, there's not anything requiring 83, 80, 45s, and there won't be for a while. In my eyes, there's not going to be anything that requires that stuff for a while, so don't sweat it too much. If you're a guy that's on a low budget, I made coins today when I started off with like Ryan Sessegnon. Just players like this, players that are going to be popular. People want to get in the starter teams. He's 700 coins. You find where he is at the lowest. So right here, I would know that he's 650. And then you literally do something simple like a 550. And then you list at 700 and you go for that. I did that with Pavard today as well. That was another really good way to do it. Pavard was a really good way to do it, guys. I was doing it with Pavard today. That did well for me. I got a few on him. He's now what? So he's 750. Fullbacks are really good to do this with because a lot of people are also doing the SBCs right now. So I do like the concept of doing it with fullbacks. Looking at the 650. There's also players right now that for the SBCs that I talked about that people are doing SBCs on the web app. So go look ahead. Like Alessandrini helped for one of the French SBCs because of his French link, and he's in like an off league. So like, see how he's 2,000 coins? That could be an undercut if you get there, but he's 2.1. So that's not really an amazing thing. There's also another filter that I want to show you guys that I was using earlier, and it was position. I think I was using center backs in the Bundesliga for Leipzig. Yeah, for Leipzig. I was using this one. This one was really good. If you go center backs gold and then you go France from Leipzig, obviously you have Mukiele, Konate, and Upamecano all from this team. So this is another one of those ones kind of like that Ivory Coast filter that I showed you guys. That's like a really nice filter. I was using this one the other day. This is a really solid one. Not the other day, earlier today. Upamecano, can we get that one? Can we get that one? Oh, no, that's not a good price. What am I doing? No! Makes a web app video on how to trade on the web app. Doesn't know how to trade on the web app. What am I doing? I'm such a noob, man. I thought Upamecano was like 3K. Oh, boy. That's not good. Mukiele is 1.6. All right, so then with this filter, let me go back to the example that I was actually trying to show you guys. I would do it like this, where it's 1.6. Oh, he's 1.5, actually. All right, so this is going to be a tougher filter now. It's not going to work as well, but, yeah, then you would set it up. Maybe down at 1.3. All right, we got a sale. We sold Lamar. So that was a nice little flip that we did on this video. And trust me, guys, at this point in the game, oh, boy, is 900 coins a lot. So that, it all goes somewhere, right, guys? It all goes somewhere. Now, a lot of people also ask me with Team of the Weeks. Let's take a look at this. So maybe if you guys have like 14K or 20K, you guys can start to trade with Team of the Weeks. That's also another shout. Aurier is 14.5. So, like, with a guy with Aurier, you're going to have to look for, like, way lower than 14.5. You're going to have to try to get him at like 13.5. A lot of people are asking probably about bids. I don't really know how I feel about bids. I don't know how good bids are. That's the only thing I would tell you. I'm not sure about bids and how good they would be. at this time. I really couldn't tell you guys. I just don't know how they're going to be. I don't really do bids a lot, and that's something you guys got to know about me just as a trader. Or not even as a trader, just kind of as a dude who plays foot. I don't enjoy doing bids. I'm more of a bin guy. I like bids that I think they're okay late at night. Like right now, they're probably not too bad. But like if you're talking peak Europe online time, it's just not the look in my eyes. I think you guys can do better. So we got Jorginho 2K here. I'm actually scrolling around a little bit right now because I'm enjoying the trading. And I'm just trying to think of players. Like, if I were you guys, like, man, I would get a list of players. Like, I like the 1 to 2K range, the 3K range, because there's not a lot of tax there. And I would just get a list of players, like, that pop up in your head that you're just consistently looking at, man. Because right now, it's like a weird state where a lot of people are scared to buy. Not a ton of people have coins. And there will be deals just sitting on the market for, like, minutes. And that's just something I think you guys got to understand because it's relevant. Ben Yedder is 19K. Okay. I do want to look at Militao. They just updated a bunch of price ranges. That's a big deal. We can take a look at Militao right now. So now he's 15K. He's dropping a ton. So this is, be careful with anybody that's extinct, man. That's why a lot of time, like I always tell you guys, if the card's extinct, man, just take the money. I know it's early and you guys feel like it's to be worth more, but sometimes when that guy's extinct, man, you guys just got to take the money. Julian Brandt's like 10K now. All right, so they updated his price range. Who else are we gonna look at right now? I'm trying to get some buys for you guys. Now you could do some consumable trading. I'm not big on consumables, guys. It's not really like my cup of tea. So that's what I would do, man. 950, 1,200. All right, let's see this. 2,500 and Didi. All right, so we're gonna just double check. That's probably gonna get sniped by the time I double check. We're gonna try to get this 2.5. Please give it to me. Yes, let's go, boys. So Ndidi's got a 2.7. But then also, the next cheapest is 2.8, right? So now I can go ahead. If I really want, I could do anything. I could do anything. I think I'm going to list 2.8 is what I'll do. Just because we can get the lazy sale. And then I'm going to go ahead and list these guys up too. We'll list like 1.8. I'm not in a rush to sell these guys. And I know that I already sold Diallo earlier at that price. Yeah, my best tip would be to you guys, man, just get a list of players that you guys are rotating through. And I'm just trying to like demo it almost for you guys right now. Upamecano is going to be an L. Well, actually, it's not an L. We could try to break even on him, which is not the worst thing ever. Just get a rotation of players. I don't like being in the Prem, and if you're going to be in the Prem, you guys got to do players that are a little bit more low-key than, like, the top, you know, the people that everybody are going to go going for. You want to be a little bit outside of what every dude in the world is going to be going for. Arar, then you, like, so I've been looking more at, like, more meta players in the League On. That's kind of where my attention has been, I guess put. I've been looking more at these kind of players, Cyprian, Mendes, and those kind of players, man. I feel like that's the better one to go. That's kind of what I'll be doing, man. And then tomorrow we should have EA access, guys. I just want to put this video up for you guys so you guys have a little bit of a sense if you're trading overnight or doing something like that. And, yeah, man. That's the plan, boys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it helps you guys. Yeah. Thank you guys for the support. A lot of FIFA 20 videos tomorrow, man. Player reviews are also going to start on the second channel, just so you guys know. So that was to be starting up. Thank you guys so much for clicking and supporting. And I'll see you guys in the video soon. Peace out.